All right, we live. We live. All right. Okay. Internet done got it wrong again, or maybe I got it wrong. I don't know. But I thought Oprah Winfrey birthday was a few days ago, or a couple of weeks ago, when I wrote down her name to do a piece on her, and I'm looking at the internet because I need to fact check, and it says on the internet that Oprah is born 1954, January 29th. So that's a day before my father was born, on the 30th. And he born in 1950. So he was 71 when he just passed. So it's real interesting that their birthday is a day apart. And uh, I just had the notion to put my father picture, his memorial picture, in my next video. So it's funny how that aligned itself up. So um yeah, so Oprah is 67 and she turned 67 this year, but it wasn't a few weeks ago, you know. Um and I'm looking at like sometime, and when I say weeks, I might as well say months, because I'm looking at, maybe I wrote this down, maybe August or July. So um and my handwriting is scribbled, as they say, like a doctor. I don't know what's the running joke about doctors having bad handwriting, but anyway, sometimes if I'm writing fast and not thinking about it, I'm scribbling and not appropriately writing, my letters right. And so I'm looking at my sheet, and it looked like it's spelling out Oprah. So we going with it. So it is what it is at the end of the day. Um, but we're gonna go ahead and do the piece on Oprah. Nevertheless, iconic, uh, talk show host. And uh, you might not know that Oprah started her career in Baltimore at a local station, being an anchor, a field anchor. And I think she was in the right place at the right time when she got the opportunity to do the Oprah show. She wasn't really a big name. Maybe in Baltimore, she was a, a known personality on TV, but we don't get Baltimore stations down here in DC, especially at that time on regular TV before cable, when she was on in the 80s, um so maybe her name rang bells in Baltimore, but until the Oprah Winfrey show came on, she wasn't on nobody radar. But her um her celebrity grew real fast because it wasn't no woman of color on TV in a talk show host form before Oprah. So I think that's why her celebrity grew, because at the end of the day, we always want to support our own kind doing something great. So therefore, we us as a community, as black folks, wasn't gonna let Oprah show fail, because we was gonna support it. And what I like is she didn't just limit her audience to just the black culture. She welcomed everybody, like the church, like Obama said, I'm not only your president, I'm everybody president, so we're not alienating nobody, so That's what gave Oprah her success. That's what made her success, as far as I'm concerned. And you know, she did a great job, and she lasted 25 years doing her own show, and you know, it's been iconic moments when Oprah gave her whole audience a car. Everybody, you get a car, you get a car, you get a car. that that episode was epic. And then one of the last shows of her show, you didn't know what you was getting into when you went on an Oprah show, because she might be taking you to goddamn Hong Kong somewhere. So yeah, so I always wanted to go and be on the Oprah show, but I ain't never make it to Chicago. That's where her show was filmed at. And matter of fact, I never traveled to Chicago yet anyway. But it's on my radar. And so I'm just saying that I just like to salute Oprah, even though I was trying to do a happy birthday piece, but it's still give her her flowers moment, because she's iconic in the media game. She has her own station now on cable, the own station, and the Oprah Winfrey Network, and the acronym is OWN. And she's putting out all kind of shows. And Tyler Perry was one of the main creators on her network, and now Tyler Perry did a big deal with Viacom, and they partnered with Viacom is BET, so it's not his own network, but Viacom paid him almost $1 billion, and with that money, Tyler Perry done made his own studios down in Atlanta, and I want to get down there soon to check out his studio, and just to give props to him, a black man doing it big like that. And his studio used to be uh, uh, what was it? An old war, uh, uh, the grounds of an old war. Uh, what I want to say, company, or like it was utilized by the military, you know, and so it was like a military grounds, like wherever your nearest Air Force or Army, wherever their location at, and the grounds that they cover, which is like acres. That's where he bought. He bought a military ground and purchased the property, and you know, so yeah, that's big, and that's just big in itself. So the whole grounds is different studios that he done named after everybody that's iconic in the media game, like Will Smith, Oprah Winfrey, Sidney Poitier, Ruby Dee, and Ozzie Davis, just to name a few. So he doing his thing. And I just want everybody involved to be acknowledged and given their flowers. So that's what I'm doing. And so, yeah, uh, the internet got it wrong, or I heard it wrong. I don't know, but we just going with it. So, all right, let's keep it moving. We got a lot to do for the day. So, all right, I'll be right back at you.